In just moments, you're about to witness something extraordinary. Muhammad Ali in his own voice. Unscripted, unrehearsed, raw and real. They said he was past his prime. They questioned everything about him. But on that night, sitting across from Johnny Carson, Ali proved why he's called the greatest. This isn't just an interview. This is a moment frozen in time. A legend speaking his truth. So sit back, because I'm about to leave you alone with history. Here's Muhammad Ali.
First guest tonight, incidentally, there's a new motion picture out, and the advertising says, I gotta read this to get it right. It says, quote, winner, loser, lover, loudmouth, the man, unquote. The film is the greatest, and the man, of course, is the heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
You're getting old.
That makes two of us. See, they even love you after that fight.
The main thing is win.
Yeah? Now, you won the fight. Now, we've known each other how long?
Sometimes you do it by 1 point, sometimes you do it by 10-round knockout. But the main thing is the win.
You got to win the fight. Now, we've known each other. You've been on the show. The first time, I think, was 8 or 9 years ago, something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Your hair was black then.
My hair was...
I died, man.
Now, come on. Now, let's be honest. That was not your best fight the other night. You've boxed a lot better than that, haven't you?
Right. Well, we all look a lot different as time goes by.
I heard what you said to Cosell that night.
You used to look so nice on television, and this piece was real thin, and the wrinkles weren't there, and your hair was black, and Johnny Carson. Now you look like a woman.
I knew your style. I knew you were going to turn this whole thing around on me.
We all changed.
You did lay a pretty good one on Cosell the other night before the fight. He was kidding you, and he said, Cosell says, don't you have a little unnatural wrinkle around your stomach? You looked at the top of his head and says, well, a lot of us carry around things that are unnatural. Cosell didn't bring it up again. You know, a lot of people, I saw the fight now, and a lot of people think you're one of the best fighters that's ever lived in the world. Now, you were covering up a lot during the whole fight. Now,
one thing,
what's the strategy there?
I'll tell you one thing that people don't understand. This boy was 22 years old.
Right.
I'm 13 years older. Now, when I fought Sonny Liston when I was 22, I'm sure I would have gotten to him with about 25 punches as one.
Yeah.
But that was 14 years ago. It's a miracle just to still be on the top right now. 14 years ago. I mean,
that's something I know, Did you know that Evangelista had another fighter in his trunks at the same time?
See, the reason the people were so disappointed, this guy's unknown.
Right.
He's a good little fighter, but he's unknown.
Did you think he was good?
I know he was good.
Yeah.
I was in there 15 rounds with him.
Well, I know, I saw it.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I fought a guy named Jimmy Young in the same ring in Landover a year ago. I was criticized. Who's Jimmy Young? Now they think Jimmy Young can beat me. I fought another guy 5 years ago named Ken Norton. He was a nobody. Cosell them didn't even want to show it on TV.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden they think he can beat me. So unknowns, see. And what they played Dwayne Bobbitt when he fought Norton. I was even thinking he might win. They had me so brainwashed.
Yeah.
And it was just nothing. It was no match at all. He was like a little old boy trying to fight his daddy.
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be a great fight.
But at least he knocked Bobby out in 58 seconds.
That's what I'm trying to say. But Bobby was supposed to be the favorite.
Yeah.
Not with a lot of people, I mean, well, not the experts. But what I'm saying is that you never can tell what's going to happen in a heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
And do you think I would go in the ring and labor for 15 rounds for the fun of it?
Well, no, but you got $2.75 million, didn't you?
Yeah.
I would go in with you for $2.75 million.
Who would be your beneficiary? who would collect?
You got a point. I'd join that lady in her Ferrari, but now look, let me ask you a question now. You did a lot of this
Let me tell you why.
in the corner and just stood there like
Let me
this.
tell you why I did it.
That's why I'm asking you.
Tell the pilot how to fly the plane
Okay,
through the
now.
storm.
Why did you do
I
that?
see a plane in a thunderstorm now, and the man's flying a certain way, and you're like, don't be flying over there,
Okay.
fly over here. Yeah.
Okay.
The man had a lot of energy. The man was young.
Yeah.
The man... You're laughing like you don't believe
No,
it.
I'm not. I'm just looking at you. Yeah, he's 13 years younger.
No, let me tell you. The man had a lot of energy. And for me to, see, let me teach you. See, you all don't know about boxing.
Oh, come on. I used to box in the service.
What you box? Oranges, cigars? Now look, you are the last man that I would expect to give me hell. You are a nice man. Every time I come on your show, I never worry about Johnny Carson. I don't even get prepared for tricks and questions.
I wouldn't trick you
and
with
all
any
of a sudden
questions.
you're attacking me. Why would you do
Now,
that?
show me what you're... Because I wanted...
Why did you change this?
Because I wanted to see you better the other night. I wanted it because I know what you can do.
Well, you know what I could do.
Yeah, now tell me show me what the problem was, why you did that.
Not do what I want to do.
Yeah. Okay, he's young, so you wanted him to expend his energy, right?
That's right, and he did. And when the last three rounds were critical. I had to keep moving and close the show. I mean, for the last 3 rounds, and mainly the last round to go by and you lose it,
Yeah.
in the minds of the judges, he's losing the people.
Right.
You have to win the fight on the end. All right, so letting him burn all this energy. See, the worst thing for heavyweight to do, or any fighter, is to blast away at a man and ain't nothing coming through that's really hurting him, and you turn yourself out, and then he comes back and get you later. So going into that rope-a-dope, here's a young boy going for the world title, think he's got the champion hurt.
Right.
Oh, I got him. He goes crazy, and he punches her here, and he all here, here.
I got it.
Look, after 4 or 5 rounds, he's tired.
Yeah.
And in the end, I was 35 years old, and I was doing the dancing.
And he was still 22.
I was doing the moving. He was a tired 22.
Now, what would you do? How would you, suppose you were fighting Norton or Jimmy Young and they did this, what would you
I
do?
don't tell you what I'll do.
How would you get through there?
I can't tell you. There's a way to get through.
Huh?
But if I tell you,
Yeah.
they're here, and then next time I do it, they'll do it.
They'll do that. What a con man you are. We're going to be back. Let me sell some ketchup and we'll be right. Now a message from Heinz Ketchup.
You want to see some real ketchup?
No. We're back. If you just joined us, we're talking with an aging fighter, ladies and gentlemen. You and Cosell good friends?
Johnny, he gets paid for being an idiot. What's your excuse?
You're gonna turn on me,
You know
huh?
something? I never, let's talk about something else.
Okay, let's talk about your picture. It opened last night, called The Greatest. And from what I read in the papers, even in the trade papers today, the picture got very good reviews, and you particularly got good reviews as an actor. Did that surprise you?
Yes, it did, because I've never acted in front of a motion picture. I mean, with a prepared script. I mean, making a movie.
Right.
I've always been acting all the time.
Yeah.
But never that type of acting. I'm surprised that so far it's looking good and the people like it.
Yeah. This was
I think it could be better. It feels funny watching yourself. I think it could be better, but
think it'd be better? If you had to do it again, would you do it a little differently, or?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Did you have an acting coach at all, or somebody?
No. We was talking about going to some school or something for a few weeks, and the Tom Grice who passed, they didn't want me to think about it. Just be natural.
And that's what all the reviewers said was good about it, that you were natural in the picture, because basically it's the story of your life.
I didn't know my script. We would, for an example, if we were going to do something today and we had to do these 2 pages, I would have to learn it all. Check it about an hour before we do it. And then I go over with who Ernest Borgnine or John Marley or whoever we're working with, and then we rehearse it, and then we go do it.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, I wouldn't know what I was going to do until I got there. So I didn't. I just came right out.
Well, that's not a bad way to do it.
I don't think I could play another character there. So being myself wasn't hard for me. They say being yourself is hard, but it's easier for me.
Yeah. Would you like to? Now, how about playing a motion picture where you had to play another character?
Then I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to be an actor.
Really?
I like real life drama.
Your personal physician said the other day that he thought you ought to quit fighting because he didn't think your heart was in it anymore.
Well,
is that an accurate quote?
Well, not like it used to be, but I know myself better than he do. I'm good for about 2 more. 2 more.
2 more fights?
Maybe 1 more, maybe no more. I'm still deciding. If the pitcher do like I want to do, no more.
But if somebody says, hey, we got to fight for a couple $1 million, would that...
No, not just $2 million. That ain't enough. Not just 2.
Yeah.
Got to come at least 3.
About 3, huh?
To skip me, just got to start talking 3.
Can I ask you a personal question? Now, don't take offense, because it's been in the papers.
Well...
Forget it. It's not important. It wasn't as important as I thought it was. No, a lot of people said you're fighting because you had some marital problems and there were a lot of expenses and so forth.
Well, I don't put it on just that. I'd rather not go into that.
Okay. I would understand that, though. Okay. Let's get back to your picture. We got a couple of film clips. Is it 1 film clip?
No, it's 1 piece.
1 piece of film, and I guess it doesn't need any introduction, does it? Oh, this is when somebody said that or before the Liston fight that you were...
Walked in his saloon in Las Vegas. He was gambling and caused the stir that actually happened.
You were trying to bait him a little bit and get a little...
talking up the fight.
Publicity going for the fight?
Yeah.
Okay, watch the monitors. Here's a film clip from The Greatest.
Liston! I've been looking for you all over. I bet you all the money you got right here, right now. Right now, knock you out, sucker. You are nothing. You are nothing. You hear me, you gambling, sucker. I'm talking to you. You can't duck me forever. You can't duck me forever. You know who I am, Floyd Patterson. You knocked him out once, you knock him out again. I got something for you. That's right, everybody's watching.
I don't never see you with no ladies. You up?
No ladies. I see you got 2 pretty ones here. That's why you gonna get whooped, sucker. You keep them with you.
Colored folks.
Embarrassing colored folks. As ugly as you are, you the heavyweight champion representing us looking like you look. Style up your heart.
Cassius Clay is in town. I'm serious. This is no crank call. It's no joke. Cassius Clay is in town. As a matter of fact, I'm looking out the window now. He's outside Sonny Liston's house with a bunch of men on the bus. Yes, they were all colored. Well, I don't like to say that, but they are on. Yes, it's going to be trouble. I don't really know. He's not here to play checkers, so I'm calling you now. Call the police or get the newspapers because you have a scoop.
Did you really do that?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, see what happened.
Wait, come on. I just asked you now, did you really did those things?
Yes, we at the time, Floyd Patterson, Nino Valdez, Zoe Foley were top contenders. I realized that promoters wanted to wanted to make the title fight with whoever could draw the most people. So right away I saw Gorgeous George, these rascals, how great I am, how pretty I am, and people came to see him get beat. I said, this is a good idea. So I started talking around about, and I called up the press, and I drove my bus from Chicago to Denver, Colorado, where he lived at the time, and I called up and pretended I was a lady, and this bus is out here, and you better call the police, it's gonna be a riot. And all the police came, and then the press came, and then I went out with my bus and drove it in his yard and had a big loudspeaker call, and he threw rocks at the bus, and anyway, it got a lot of publicity. After 6 months of campaigning, then the promoters had to come to negotiate.
Now, with that business in the casino there,
We thought he had a pistol. He was told I was coming. The promoter set it up, but I didn't know it. And he had a real pistol with blanks in it. And after I ran my mouth about 5-6 minutes, he turned around, pow, pow.
scattered the cleared the place out pretty good, didn't it?
Yeah, man. that really happened.
That's funny. Hey, I wish you great success with the picture. Now, what are your plans now? Have you got another fight scheduled? Where do you go from here?
A place called Senegal in Africa in 2-3 more days. And then we have another fight maybe with a fellow named Ernest Schaefer, the number 4th ranked heavyweight in the world.
Right.
I'm looking at a couple more movies. Something else I will say too. In my movie there, you see, can you put your camera close up on this right here? Can you get this on your camera? This is a beautiful,
over here.
This is a beautiful, special made car. Gold inside and outside, 14 karat. And my friend at King's Speed Shop in Lansing, Illinois, designed this car for me, and I named Bud Heineman. And I want the people to know that this car is going to be on display in different cars.
Is that your own personal car?
Yes, I designed it, and it's going to go on sale for the price I can't say yet.
Yeah. You don't leave that parked out on the street at night, do you?
No, I don't. I keep it there in Lansing at the speed shop, and they do everything to cars there. And if they want your car fixed up, take it back. I saw your car outside.
I should take it over there, huh?
It needs waxing.
Needs waxing? Okay, Chad. Thanks for coming. I always enjoy to admire you. Take care of yourself. Good luck in the movie.
And that was Muhammad Ali. You just heard a champion in his own words. 35 years old, still sharp, still brilliant, still proving everyone wrong. This is what greatness sounds like. If you want more of the greatest, more of his fights, his wisdom, his unbreakable spirit, hit that subscribe button right now. Join this journey through Ali's legendary life. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Because legends like Ali, they don't come twice. They inspire forever. Subscribe now and keep his legacy alive.